from want to welcome you specially, whether you're watching us from Nigeria, from Europe, from North America, from other Africa countries, we want to welcome you. This is a special presentation. Every Thursday, we have this head talk from our medical team, and I want to say kudos to all members of the medical team. Dr. Edigo as our head, as our big boss. We thank you all for joining. I want to really welcome you warmly, because it's not everybody that we think they have the time to take that opportunity seriously, to make those steps, to take all the important points that will make them healthy, to be proactive about their health. It's a decision most people try to neglect from time to time, but I want to really congratulate you. I want to welcome you. I want to tell you I'm very happy to see you at this presentation, because it shows that you are going to win the battle against diseases, because our topic today says the 10 things you must do, 10 things you must attend to, 10 basic things, important things that you must do to reverse most diseases and stay healthy, stay strong, stay fit, stay mentally alert, and strong enough to be able to handle situations. So we want to thank you. I want to welcome you specially. As you listen to the presentation, please jot down your questions. It's at the end of the presentation. That's when we'll take questions and answers. I can assure you we have able hands. All the medical doctors, all the pharmacists, all the medical personnel in the house are ready to answer all our questions. Just jot them down, because this topic is very important. It's all embracing, because most Nigerians are, let me just say globally, every global citizen is grappling with one disease or the other. If you are not having it, some family member is having it. So we are having to cope with different forms of diseases, and in most times they take life, because we call them silent killer diseases or chronic diseases or degenerative diseases, because they just come when they are either ready to take life or ready to destroy or you somewhere, and just rub it's calming down and you think all is well. It means definitely that person is going to have challenges with the heart in future. A lot of things like that, or we are having fever from time to time, just like somebody who has a splinter embedded into the skin or the finger. When fever starts to develop, is taking paracetamol to calm himself, say it's just a small splinter that entered the finger, it's not a big deal, and it's taking paracetamol. Well, the fever will calm down 1, 2, 3, 4 days. You think it's not a big problem. That splinter is making that body to develop pus, to develop infection, and by the time the infection is overwhelming the body, a disease state has already set in. That is what we are explaining today. So a disease organism commonly exhibits signs and symptoms trying to indicate that the body is in an abnormal state. I hope at least we have a general overview of what disease is all about, diseases that we are talking about. These days, some of them don't have signs and symptoms, so we just think it's okay. We call them silent killer diseases, especially the degenerative diseases, especially the chronic diseases like cancers, heart diseases, arthritis, type 2 diabetes. When they start manifesting symptoms, degeneration or a lot of harm has already been done. For example, before the person is feeling pain, the cartilage has already pitted off a lot, and you are taking pain relief to just suppress the pain. But the cartilage is still pitting off. The synovial fluid has actually dried off, so the bone is rubbing against bone. The nerves are still. So what we are saying here is, even without signs and symptoms, there are certain things, these 10 basic things you must do, you must know, to make sure you don't develop any of these diseases or reverse most of these diseases and stay healthy. There are several key things you can do, and these steps contribute to the overall health of the human being. it contributes to your look, contributes to your productivity, your concentration, your ability to even plan, your ability to even make money, your ability to live a good life, your ability to even enjoy life is part of it. So even though they don't apply to all diseases or replace medical procedures, but if you apply these 10 things we are talking about, you can actually reverse most diseases, especially the degenerative diseases like cancer, type 2 diabetes, stroke, ulcer, prostate, infertility, erectile dysfunction, so many. And the 10 things we are going to discuss, they are just the key ones. The answers, the areas, the routes to reverse these diseases are not limited to these 10 important key points we are discussing. So even if we are, or anybody is genetically predisposed to a disease that is already in the family, the fact that somebody's father had hypertension or had stroke or died of cancer doesn't mean that person must develop that cancer. What we mean here is, if you don't create an enabling environment for that disease to manifest, the disease will never manifest. And you can actually block your children from inheriting them from you. That is why it is important we all listen to the key point, the key important reason why every human being should stay healthy. It is not a sentence because somebody in the family had a particular disease. Somebody in the family had prostate. It means, oh, all the male children from that family should have prostate. No. For example, if you take a desert plant, like cattle or things that are flourishing in the desert, you plant them in the rainforest, it will not flourish. It will not bear fruit. It will not grow well. Why? Because it is not in its enabling environment. It's not getting the what will allow it to grow. The same thing, if somebody is genetically predisposed to a disease and you don't create the enabling environment, you starve it of what it needs to grow, the disease will never manifest. That is what we're talking about. So if you want to have the best version of yourself, you want to maintain great health, you want to reverse diseases, you want to make sure that you are filled with strength, vitality, but as you grow older, your looks and everything is rejuvenating from inside out, you need to know the root causes of disease. You need to know what is giving, what is feeding these diseases. Then how can you cut them off so that you do not feed the diseases? Feeding the diseases means if a root, a plant going deep into the soil is getting nourishment from the soil, getting water from the soil, it will be able to bear good fruit that everyone can harvest from. Disease is like that. If, for example, somebody is predisposed to cancer or is supposed to develop cancer, but that person always constantly make all the cells of the body to be having oxygen. That's what we call tissue oxygenation, 24/7. You will see that body will not develop that cancer. If the body is not even going into any acidic mode, that person will not develop cancer. Why? Because the person is not allowing the cancer to grow. So it is important to understand, because every cell in our body needs to be taken care of. Billions and billions of cells. So the root causes of diseases that we need to understand, that we need to handle, that we need to take care of are the points we first discuss here, like all the toxic load, all the structures that cause diseases, hormonal imbalances, people as grow older, the way it is going down, how do you replenish them? Inflammatory imbalances, the dysfunctions in our metabolism, a lot of things, our immune system, and all the way to the simple cell where activity is taking place, where ATP or energy that is giving your body life, that is giving your body health, is taking place. You need to understand what is going on and how it functions. So here are some of the general recommendations we'll be discussing today. They are basic to life. First, nutrition. I will really talk a lot about nutrition because it's key, and that's why it is number one. Then 2, eliminating disease-causing elements like toxins, free radicals. What are the things that actually cause diseases on a general note? You can personalize it as you grow because your body actually receives information, receives message from you, from the way you treat it, whether to continue to live healthily, whether to reverse diseases, whether to rejuvenate or cope with diseases or manifest symptoms. For example, in your house, even if you don't breathe dirty from outside into the house, clean it very well today. In 3 days, you will see a lot of dirty everywhere. And a house that is filled with cockroaches, rats, and the rest, that is where you have diseases. That is where people fall sick easily. That is where a lot of infectious diseases will also thrive. So, eliminating disease-causing elements, activating all the cells in the body. That is not living sedentary lifestyle. In quote, exercising the way you should exercise. Some people think that, oh, because there's so much stress now, it means that, oh, I'm already working very hard. No, the fact that you are working very hard doesn't mean you are activating all the cells in the body. For metabolism to take place, for you to get the right energy for the body to be able to even rejuvenate, repair itself, you need to live an active lifestyle. We'll be discussing how to get a good sleep also, how to manage stress, how to avoid that template that grow diseases, how to avoid all those things that will make the body develop or manifest signs and symptoms of diseases, how you can also maintain your good hygiene, where the hydration or water or some kind of food that help you to rehydrate correctly in a correct way. Some people now think, oh, drinking 8 cups of water, drinking 2-3 liters of water. How do you go about this correctly? Because if the weather where I live is very, very dry, it's very, very hot, I might need that 2 to 3 liters of water or 8 cups of water. But if I live in an environment that is so kind of humid and the weather is so cold, you see, I might not need all that water. So depending on the weather, depending on your body formation, it is not a feast, that everybody must take 8 cups of water or 2 to 3 liters of water. That's what we need to understand. How do you correctly hydrate the body so it doesn't fall into too acidic or too alkaline situation that manifests different diseases? So getting all these vital health indices is also very important. You need to know your body mass index, what is the correct body mass index, and where are you right now? Where do you want to go to? What is your VO2 that is your oxygen, your oxygenated tissue, what level is it at? Is it at a healthy level? Your blood sugar, your lipid profile, your blood pressure, your PSA, especially for men. All these things, hormone assay, and all very important that you know them, or you take care to make sure you are giving it all the tools it needs to be in top function. All the critical function that determines health, vitality, longevity, your beauty, your attractiveness, everything about life actually depends on these 10 things. So you need to train your body to adapt to a healthier lifestyle, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and everything will go balanced. So these are the 10 things we are going to be talking about. So the most important step in this amazing wellness cruise we are going to be talking about is the cleansing program that also involves nourishment at the cellular level. It's a rejuvenation program that will facilitate the 10 things that we must do to reverse diseases and stay healthy. It is all embracing. In fact, we call it a one-stop shop. That one-stop shop will help you start off or adapt to that healthier lifestyle, to the extent that if you not take something wrong, if you not eat or expose yourself or don't do exercise the right way, your body will send you the message. So these science-based correct principles of true health and well-being we'll be talking about today, they are as follows. They are dependent on the following 12 key principles of reversing diseases. Key principles of staying healthy, of maintaining good body mass index. The first one is metabolism. I know that is big English for some of us. I'm not going to use a lot of medical jargons today. I want to play it down as simple as possible. But to explain that, it just simply means that when you eat food, it's broken down and taken to their site of action. We all know that we have 3 cycles throughout the day. The first 8 hours, like from 4 to 12, when 4 a.m. in the morning to around 12 is when your body is trying to eliminate things that he has, decided to discard. You have eaten some food, but he has taken what is important. The ones that are not important, the body is ready to eliminate them. That's what we call elimination period. And from that 12 to around 8 p.m. is called assimilation period. Assimilation period. When the body is assimilating vital nutrients, your blood is carrying them to site of action, to organs. For example, your eyes need vitamin A. Your blood will not transport vitamin A to the eye, and the eye is taking it. And of course, from that period of in the evening, 8 to 4 a.m. again is what we call appropriation period, when the nutrient is not going into the cells and carrying out the repairs, doing all it's supposed to do. So metabolism breaks down the food nutrients that you have taken inside each cell. Each cell, remember, active cell different from fat cells. When you have the real cell that contain mitochondria, that contain what you might call the powerhouse, like a generator, where energy is being produced, the food you have eaten, especially the energy-giving food you have eaten, is transported into this cell, into this, what I might call in quote, generator house. In biology, you call it mitochondria. So go through a cycle that will generate energy for the body that your body doesn't want. It sees it as a toxic load or a toxin. And internal inflammation starts from there because your body is trying to handle it. And when that inflammation is constant, for some people, I give you an example. Somebody that's always eating sugary things, you see that your body is trying to handle it. The liver is working very hard to cover it up, and it's forming what we call fat lobules, a lot of fat lobules to cover them, to store them, so that you don't go into crisis or you don't have harm. But you are still eating more sugary things, you see, the body is going into that, what we call internal inflammation. The person is blowing up, the fat cells are increasing, the person is getting weaker, not having enough energy, because there is no mitochondria, there is no powerhouse, like I mentioned before. The generator house is not in fat cells, it's only in your muscle cells. And this muscle cell, whether it's smooth muscle or skeletal muscle, in this muscle cell, that is where the metabolism I've been talking about takes place. And when it is not taking place in enough cells, you don't have enough muscle cells, you'll be feeling weaker, you will look big, but you will not have enough energy. And that is how a lot of people are reducing their lifespan. We are saying you can reverse this. You only need the knowledge, you only need the information to increase your muscle mass, to increase the surface area where this energy, the ATP, the energy your body is producing, is coming out, so you will have more energy. So to reduce accelerated aging, you will see that there is what we call advanced glycation end product, that most of the food we eat gets combined with proteins. And when sugar and all these proteins are combined to form this end product, they cause a lot of degeneration very, very fast. You are supposed to be able to eliminate them from the body as fast as possible. So this advanced glycation end product that causes a lot of degeneration, that causes a lot of diseases, that causes accelerated aging, must be handled as fast as possible. Just like you notice that a lot of people, as you stop eating or you are dieting, they say when you remove tea from diet, you have diet. Why? Because the body is supposed to be able to have enough tools to heal itself at the cellular level. It doesn't stop you from fasting, because fasting from time to time helps the body to be able to digest dead cells. Agreed. But the tools it needs at the cellular level must be made available. Then you should be able to also eliminate free radicals, which are ionized molecules from the word free, it means that these ionized molecules are running around the body. And when you say radicals, it means something that is harmful, that is not really good for the body, is running around the body. And these free radicals are, number one, byproducts of normal metabolism. I already explained that metabolism. And if it is byproduct of normal metabolism, it means that anytime you heighten metabolism, they are more. Anytime you're under stress, they are more. Anytime you're taking drugs, they are more. Anything that will make any demand on the body, you have a lot of free radicals. And these days, a lot of people are struggling with free radicals. And free radicals is being identified as the root cause of almost all diseases these days. Even when your immunity is low, you see that it has been tampered with. When you notice somebody is developing cancer, it means a cell has been damaged and has been allowed to replicate in its damaged situation. You can go on and on and on and on. You see that virtually every disease state has something to do with free radicals, because even stroke, you will notice that when the free radicals, ionized molecules, have damaged some cells and they have started allowing the blood vessels to form plaques, to cause inflammation inside the blood vessel. You see, blockage of all those blood vessels can impede the flow of blood, and hypertension and a lot of heart diseases can start developing from there. So destruction of cells is something we should try and avoid as much as possible. Leaky gut syndrome, that is no longer news. Most of us know that from the large intestine, especially if you're not the type that goes to toilet at least once or twice every day, you see, there's what we call reuptake of toxins into the system, into the blood. And of course, we don't need the prophet to tell us that when you take food into the blood, when you take all those particles into the blood, when you take toxins that you're supposed to eliminate into the blood, it's of course causing a lot of harm. Leaky gut syndrome has become a key problem that if you can handle it, then you have a healthy body. Also is the issue of sarcopenia, which is normal. It's a condition where every human being starts to lose a lot of muscle mass as you grow older. That's why you see a lot of people as they grow older, they are losing energy, they are burning, they are losing strength, they are losing function. No, older adults get all this. Is very, very, very normal. But the fatigue and weakness and loss of energy, loss of balance, and all the problems that comes with this sarcopenia can be prevented by what? Growing more muscles. Even once you are losing them, giving the body the tools, the amino acid to build healthy muscles, and you are able to eliminate those ones that are wearing out. Also, from time to time, like I said, if toxic loads is a challenge, it means detoxification is the solution. You have to eliminate this disease-causing element from the system. Also, you need to maintain weight management that is sustainable, not you lose the weight today and you gain it back with extras, because we are using the wrong method. We are using the quick method that will not really sustain that weight loss to maintain the normal body mass index. So if you want to maintain the normal body mass index and you want it sustained throughout life, you need to do it correctly. You don't need to put the body in a fear mode whereby you are starving the body and the body will now ask for more when you start to eat. That's why some people, when they stop, they gain the weight back with extras, because the body does not allow, nature does not allow vacuum. The body does not allow vacuum. It needs to eat. It will fill up and say, oh, this starvation is coming, let me eat a lot so that not go into this starvation anymore. Or some people take a lot of juices and they think, oh, let me do apple cider or so many other things so that I can lose this weight. That it is not effective, it's not sustainable, because it can only eliminate water-soluble pollutants. And when you sweat or you urinate, you eliminate only water-soluble pollutants. What are the fat-soluble pollutants that your liver is trying to cover up for you? You need to eliminate them from the system, because that is where a lot of fat lobules, which we don't want, like I explained before, because metabolism is not taking place there, energy is not getting to us there. We don't need a lot of fat. We need more lean muscles to be able to increase energy level. And of course, we need to nourish the body, like I said before, at the cellular level with superfood nutrients. It's not about getting the belly full, it's about getting the cells to have optimal nutrition 24/7. All the tools that the cells or the organs or the system or the whole body would need to be able to maintain health, to be able to rejuvenate from inside out, to be able to have a glowing skin, to be able to have the energy, the brain to have all the energy that it needs to concentrate, to plan, to see, to do all that you want to do, to live a good life, and hydration in the right way. So we also need to look at what you call the nitrogenomics and the nitrogenetics, which is how your genetic makeup responds to nutrients and how nutrients also affect your genetics. Because if you are not eating rightly, a disease state that was not running in the family can be set in by you. God forbid that we hand over, diseases to our children. We make them inherit diseases because we have been careless. Or some people, like we are also explaining now, even if it's running in your family, you can stop it and make sure you don't give it to your children. And you can also make sure you don't manifest the disease states. So, nitrogenetics is what we want a lot of us to understand so that you don't get, into that depression, thinking that because cancer reigns in the family, you definitely will develop it. No, because you are listening to me today, it means you will do all that we are going to talk about today. You will make sure you will have a well-informed mind to make the right decisions, and you will not develop cancer, you will not develop stroke because it's running in the family, you will not develop hereditary dysfunction, you will not develop prostate enlargement. So many of them you can avoid if you just apply the knowledge we are discussing today. In other words, nitrogenetics describes that genetic profile that has that impact on the body's response to bioactive food, the kind of food that have effect, the components that are influencing everything that we do, because the absorption of that food, the metabolism of that food, and how it gets to the action, the bioavailability is affected by the genetic makeup of that person. So this study of how the food affects our genetic constituent or how it is expressed is very, very important. You can study more about that. Because of time, may not be able to go through all of them, but I want you to know that whether you are in any of these states, you can reverse them, you can reject them by the actions you are going to take from today onward. So there's a one pack I'm trying to explain in details by giving you this introduction. A company 45 years ago has biohacked these signs of how these 10 most important key factors of rejuvenation, of preventing diseases, of staying healthy, of reversing diseases. 45 years ago, they came with this amazing pack. And I got in contact with it about 20 years ago. Since then, I've never looked back. In fact, I use it like 4 times every year. And now in my 60s, or 20-something years after, I'm so grateful to God that I also listened the way you are listening now. And I took the step to use this amazing pack. This will completely, in fact, we call it one-stop shop. In one pack, accomplish the 10 basic steps to reverse most diseases and stay healthy. The amazing pack that got all this wonderfully put together is called the C9. It's a 9-day program. That's how long it takes the body to be able to heal itself, to be able to rejuvenate from inside out, and avoid all the diseases we have been talking about. Avoid degeneration. In fact, it will help you rejuvenate from inside out. A lot of people have been testifying about this pack. It's a global, let me call it a global appeal, or what is appealing to a lot of people all over the world right now. That when you actually use this C9, you want to tell all your friends, tell all the people you love. You want to make sure they experience it. It is the greatest gift you can give, to let somebody know that you can have the best version of yourself. You can feel great 24/7. You can actually reverse all those diseases. We are introducing this amazing Sinai pack that is now globally trending. It is based on centuries of observational knowledge and science-based therapeutic nutrition. It is going to nourish the body from the cellular level. It's going to detoxify all those disease-causing elements. It's going to hydrate all the cells of the body. It's going to help the body to heal itself from inside out. It's going to help the body digest dead cells that the body doesn't need. And it has energy that will stimulate the growth of new healthy cells so that your body, your system, your organs can actually heal itself. It's filled with superfood nutrients. They are made available to help the body heal itself and rejuvenate from inside out. So Sinai has all the optimal daily requirements of food components, so your body does not starve or go into the fear mode throughout the 9 days. You will eat this food that is in this pack. I'm going to be describing their active ingredients from Garcinia, Cambodia, combined with chromium picolate. Garcinia contains HCA, hydroxystric acid, that help metabolism, help to, prevent the storage of fat. Remember, I explained to you that fat cells, fat globules, are not biologically active to be able to carry out metabolism. There's no mitochondria there. There is no what you might call the generator, the powerhouse in fat cells. They are just fat globules that the liver has produced to cover up or to keep away fat soluble pollutants that would have caused challenges, chronic or acute diseases. The liver will quickly cover them up with fat globules and keep them aside, waiting for the day you will give it opportunity to be able to handle them, saponify them, and handle them. When we eat all these things these days, you will see that most of us are not eliminating these fat soluble pollutants. We just take fruit juices, we drink a lot of water, we do a lot of exercises, but we don't take saponins that help us to eliminate this fat soluble pollutant, even when we break down the fat. But with Garcinia helping us not to store this fat, helping us to bring out this excess fat that we have in the body, and chromium picolate helping the insulin to transport glucose into the cell, you see that metabolism is accelerated. You are able to burn off as many fatty cells, fatty acids in the body as much as possible. Guess what? This company just added to it, which is so amazing. Now it's my favorite. Instead of you want tablet, I can take it 2 of these 10 because it's a thermogenic substance that just put the body on autopilot. So that even when you are sleeping, even when you are walking, doing your normal duty, even when you are not exercising, your metabolism is on autopilot. Your energy is top jet. In fact, I call it top-notch product that helps the body to burn up all the fats that the body doesn't want, all the fatty acids. You can actually eliminate what the bad triglycerides, the things that your body doesn't need. You can actually eliminate them. Guess what is following it? Aloe vera gel. I'm going to spend more time on this aloe vera gel. And we also have our soluble fiber that helps with bowel movement, that helps you with, removing the kind of things that your body doesn't really want from your system, so your body doesn't absorb it at all. Soluble fiber is amazing. In fact, if you take soluble fiber, even your lipid profile will always be normal. And then we have our Forever Light vitamin many of us know this amino is very important for muscle cells, the amino acid that you need 24/7 to create muscle cells, so that sarcopenia we're talking about doesn't happen to you. You're able to grow lean muscle, you are going to be strong, you're able to, grow more energy because you have more lean muscle, is what the Forever Light helps you with. Like I said, aloe vera gel is our signature product. This is one product most people, especially the wives, don't play with it. A lot of people have so many names for it. It's legendary. Some people call it Potted Daughter, Miracle Plant, so many names. I don't want to go into that, but it is the most researched vegetable now, and it's science-based, that aloe vera gel is able to clean the body of toxic load. If you go to the internet now, you can actually Google the aloe vera demo by John Ekpereje. You will see how aloe vera gel is able to eliminate free radicals from the system. One hand, it is the most powerful single source antioxidant with the highest oral value. Oral value is oxygen radical absorbent capacity. That is how science measures any product that has, antioxidant power, and they want to know the level. Aloe vera gel is the most powerful single source antioxidant and the cornerstone of the C9 program. Without aloe vera gel, the C9 program is not very, very complete. But with aloe vera gel, you have everything balanced. It is versatile, it's adaptogenic. It's able to adapt to your body the way your body needs it. The health benefits are amazing. So many benefits. It helps you with digestion, helps with the immune system, helps to prevent cancer, supports you every way 24/7. Rejuvenation from inside out can actually be seen, because when you feel the skin now, you see your skin will be shining, radiating, everybody will be commenting. You cannot develop wrinkles when you have aloe vera. I remember some people like to put it on their skin, even when you have some scars, you can put the aloe vera gel, because it has proteolytic enzymes. It will digest the dead cells in any organ or in any tissue where it finds itself, and it has enzymes to stimulate the growth of new healthy cells. So it's able to repair from inside out. So aloe vera gel is used with C9 24/7. You have to take it like 3 times a day. Once you join us on our platform, that platform is bubbling with energy now, because we just started the C9 today. You can join us tomorrow, next tomorrow, any day you are ready, just join us. I'll give you the menu. We'll tell you how to take your aloe vera gel correctly to have the maximum benefit. It's made from the inner leaf of Aloe barbadensis miller. You will know aloe vera has more than 300 species. Only 5 are edible. Some are even poison. So don't go plant the aloe vera, because we know it is a miracle plant. But only one, called aloe vera barbadensis miller, has all the nutrients, has all the powers, has all the antioxidants power that we are talking about. So it is scientifically proven to be the richest in nutrients, antioxidants, cleansing power, hydrating power, and everything that we need. You see that aloe vera gel, because it's able to normalize blood sugar, it's able to normalize heart function, all organs in the body actually gain from it. You cannot spend a day without remembering that you have taken aloe vera, because when you take it, the way your body will report will tell you that you have taken something amazing. Aloe vera gel first thing in the morning, last thing in the evening. We are going to show you how to take it when you are on C9. Like I also mentioned, our Garcinia Cambodia that is combined with Chromium picolate is amazing. Once you take it, you have started that metabolism that is burning off all the glucose, all the fats are not being stored, and everything is being eliminated. And aloe vera gel containing saponins, containing lignins. Remember, saponification is the making of soap. So when I say contains saponins, it means they are natural organic vegetable soap-like substance that is able to clean out all those fat-soluble pollutants. This is very important. Most of us don't eliminate fat-soluble pollutants. The liver is not coping at all because of this leakage from plastic that we get, Okada generator smoke everywhere, gas flaring everywhere. Most of the byproduct of petroleum that we get into our system, we use as cosmetics, and there are so many. We can go on and on. That's to tell you that if you are not taking aloe vera gel that contains natural saponins, you are doing yourself so much harm. And we expect you to try and give it a try. You will be amazed at the kind of things that will come out from your body. I want you to expect it. Once you take aloe vera gel, we expect you to not take water because it has been saponified, and it contains lignin, which helps with semi-permeability. So what the cells take in is selected. It's only what it needs that it selects, takes in. That is very important. If not, if you allow toxic load to flow into all the cells, degeneration will start from there. Destruction of cells or have healthy cells that will replenish or replicate to become cancer cells will start forming from there. Amazing 10. This is one of the products in C9 that I really love. I'm so much in love with this 10. A lot of people notice that when they are able to take 10, they remember things very fast. The measure is far from them. You are taking your 10. If you are taking it up to two times a day, but please don't take it in the evening after 4 p.m. because, like I mentioned, it's a thermogenic substance. It helps to increase energy level. You are going to sleep, so you don't need a lot of energy after 4 p.m. Try take it morning and afternoon so that as you are going about your normal duty, you are burning off a lot of fat. You are having lean muscle being created by the aloe vera gel and Forever Light, and the something that area where you are having energy being produced is so much. So as you grow older, you are getting stronger. You can dance and do exercises. You can do whatever you want to do. Clean9 also contains what you call meal replacement. What I really love about this Ultralife is the aminotin, which is unique. It helps you to absorb all the amino acid or break down all the protein that your body, as you grow older, we can no longer break down protein so well. But with this Forever Light and you taking it daily, you see that you can handle any amount of protein, get enough amino acid and build your lean muscle. And of course, our soluble fiber helps with bowel movement, helps you to flatten tummy, to tucking your tummy without surgery. So you have that feeling of, being full. They call it satiable feeling. You really don't have that compulsion to go eating. So psychological hunger can easily be handled. You cannot have hunger pass when you are taking soluble fiber. So you can take it as your snacks once every day, and you are just good to go. You will not feel hungry. You will not have a fear mode. You will not have challenges. It helps a lot of people with cholesterol also. But it's better and different from drugs or pills that suppress appetite. No, because when you suppress appetite, you are giving the brain a false feeling of well-being. The brain is telling you everything is okay, but the organs, the vital organs like the brain, the heart, they are starving. And because it's autonomic nervous system and the kind of area you cannot control them, they are starving and you are suppressing that message that they lack nutrients. But here it is different. You are giving the body the nutrient it needs at the cellular level. The vital organs are not starving and you are also feeling full. So the correct principle behind rejuvenation and restoration of health must eliminate fat-soluble and water-soluble pollutants. That's what C9 does for you. It must nourish the organs 24/7 at optimal level with amino acid, essential fatty acid, vitamins, antioxidants, and trace elements. C9 has it 100% 24/7 for you. It helps any principle, any product, anything you are taking, whether it's food that you want to rejuvenate from inside, that you want to restore health, you want to be filled with energy, you want to be able to process information well, fast, and be able to handle stress easily. It must help the body adapt to a healthier lifestyle. So that when you notice that this is what C9 does for you. When you finish C9, if you try to eat anything unhealthy, your body will tell you. In fact, that's why they say food are messengers. They message your body whether to stay healthy or to develop. C9 is able to handle that. You're able to adapt to healthier lifestyle. It helps you to clean up, toxic load, toxic build up, and improves your digestion. So all the pores where absorption of nutrients is taking place is completely open for you again. It's no longer blocked, unlike before C9. So it helps you to normalize and improve metabolism. You will notice that some people, when they start C9, they say, oh, I've lost 5 kg, I've lost 10 kg. Some people have even reported losing up to 11 to 12 kg. I tell you, C9 is just a jump start. It just helps to start off the weight management program, because if you are really obese or seriously overweight, you will need to do the fit pack, which you take it for some extra days. Want you to take it naturally, slowly. But the C9 will help you normalize metabolism, will clean up toxic load, so that this weight management program will be stressless for you. You will not starve, you will not feel hungry, you will be so healthy, and you will look much, much better. So any program that will help you rejuvenate from inside out, which is the C9 we are recommending, an amazing part that contains everything, must expose any underlying ailments. There are some ailments that are silent there until they are ready to take life or ready to destroy organ, they don't manifest. But when you do C9, they will show, they will tell you, and they will come out. So you now drink more of the gel, take more of the product, and you're able to repair such organs before they start causing, problem. All disease-causing elements, including free radicals, including toxic clothes, the ones you breathe in, the ones you take in, the ones you apply on the skin, the ones you put on the hair, wherever they are coming from, they are completely handled 24/7. They are completely out of your body. So you feel and look constantly your best. You have the best version of yourself. This is what we are starting today. Amazing. I feel so excited. We are starting it today. You can join us anytime. It's 100% natural and it's 100% food, what you're supposed to take, but it's backed by science that through investigation, it has been discovered that these are the nutrients that you can take for 9 days and allow the body, allow all the different organs to repair themselves. Just relax and allow this experience to show you what rejuvenation, anti-aging, cellular healing, weight loss, sparkling and glowing skin, excellent health, immune boost, detox, fertility, and much more. Experience them. They said the taste of the pudding is in the eating. I want to thank you this night for listening to me. You've been an amazing audience. You have been so amazing. I want to thank you because as we start off and kick off this program, your experiencing it is going to reach out to a lot of people. That is why we are doing this campaign. Like I told you from the beginning, my name is Justina Ekperegi. I'm a pharmacist by profession, retired but not tired. But what I do now is to make sure that you only take drug when it's absolutely necessary. Prevent all these diseases, rejuvenate from inside out, or restore your head back to normal by taking the right step. They are just simple. Join us and we'll send you the link to join our WhatsApp platform where you can participate in all the excitement. Thank you so much. And I want to take questions, maybe just one or two if there are questions, but if there are no questions, I want to say thank you. It's been an amazing evening. I'm very excited. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of you participating in this C9 program. So please, if you have questions, Tempo, if there are questions, can you read them out for me, please?
Okay. Let me check for questions.
Everybody raise the hand, you can enable them. But if you have questions, read them out for me, please.
Okay, ma. Let me check for questions. Okay. Okay. Okay, the first question here is the question here is are your products Allah compliant? I mean, are they suitable for Muslims?
Oh, yes. Tempo, can you look for the Allah certification? You will see all the certification. The Allah is there very much there. Like you notice, we've had a rally in Abu Dhabi, in Dubai, in all the Muslim countries. We have our key leader. I think which country now is one of the leading countries? They are Muslim countries and they are doing very well. Therefore, please, can you show the slide that shows all our certification? Hala certification is there.
Let me check for it.
That is capital yes, please. I don't think that one needs more explanation because it's capital yes.
Okay, I'll check out. Okay, second question here is
please try and look for it and post it before we close. Just as you are reading the question, just be looking for it. Okay, the second question.
Okay, let me check for questions.
The second question,
Okay,
please.
the second one here is someone is just asking. He said, hello, it was a brilliant presentation. When are you coming to Sierra Leone?
When you are ready for me, I'll come. This is a global
From
business. The world has become a global village, and I think Sierra Leoneans are really amazing people. I met them at the Pattaya, Thailand rally we just came out from. I had a good time with them. Amazing people, very, very pretty ones. So I'll put it in mind. Let me know when you are ready for us.
Okay, man. Let me check for questions. I think that's all.
All right. If you can put the
Okay, let me check for it now.
breastfeeding mother. Somebody say, please, can a breastfeeding mother do C9? Please, a breastfeeding mother can do C9, but instead of Garcinia, the breastfeeding mother will have to use Arctic C. Arctic C 2-3 times a day. And instead of 10, you will have to use B polling. And you will be amazed. In fact, that is one great, set of product that both you and the baby actually need. So a nursing mother can do C9, but will change the Garcinia to Arctic C, and the term you will replace it with B polling. Once you have bought your product, we'll show you the menu on how to apply them. Any other question? I don't think we have. Tempo, can you get our certifications? So you post it. Or please, if you cannot get it this night, please meet the person that invited you to show you our certification. The Hala one is there. The one for Muslim is very, very pronounced. I see it in all our products. Okay, they cannot even have aloe vera gel. I think we have it there. What can diabetic patients use and arthritis? Okay. I don't know if the person can see it from here. I'm sure you see the certification, but if you cannot, just meet the person that invited you to this program, and we'll show you. For diabetic, like I said, you start with the C9, and aloe vera gel is key to the recommendation, but you will need to add piece of green 2-3 times a day. Garcinia, of course, will continue after the C9. Super green. If the person doesn't have hypertension, Lycium is also recommended. It will help the person to, oh, thank you. Yes, yes. Please, the person that asked the question, you can see the Hala seal of approval. You can see it. I think that's the middle one at the bottom. Those are seals of approval. It's also NAFDAC, complete NAFDAC, approved. I remember when the NAFDAC boss came to one of our programs, he said, I went to Dallas to investigate these products to the minutest details, and I was highly impressed. And as a pharmacist, I really love the product because I've gone to all their production centers, I've gone to all their packaging, every area, even all their farms. To tell you the truth, I was blown away, especially when they can preserve product with natural products without chemicals. That's why for 20-something years, I have been promoting this business because I'm really in love with them. I drink them a lot. You can see me with my aloe vera. I'm taking my aloe vera now. So thank you. It's been a great night. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone. Remember that the C9 is on. Make sure you come with a minimum of 10 people to join this C9 program. Let them rejuvenate from inside that, so that when they are grandmothers, you have energy, you enjoy life and all. Please follow us also on all our social media handles. And make sure you reach back to the person that invited you for this program, and have a great night. Have a great life. Get the best version of yourself and enjoy a great and good life with us. Thank you. Good night, everyone.